Your garden is about to become the most beautiful on your street, and here's the secret. You'll actually do less work, not more, less. The plants that spread the fastest are the same ones that will give you jaw-dropping color from spring through fall, year after year, without you breaking your back in the process. This is the gardening answer every homeowner has been searching for. Stay tuned because I'm about to show you exactly which plants will transform your yard. Welcome to Seniors Gardening Advice. I'm Sam, and today we're solving the biggest garden problem facing homeowners everywhere, those empty, boring spots that make your yard look like it's still under construction. If you're ready to discover plants that practically grow themselves while delivering non-stop color and beauty, please hit that subscribe button right now. And if you find this helpful, a thumbs up helps more people find this channel. Now let's dig in. Before we explore the 7 best spreading perennials, let's talk about what makes these plants different. There's a big difference between a plant that spreads and a plant that becomes a problem. The varieties we're discussing today are vigorous and enthusiastic growers. They fill your garden beds beautifully without taking over your entire yard like an unwanted guest. These are the kind of plants that make your neighbors stop in their tracks and ask what that incredible display of color is doing across your garden. They're the kind of plants that create those stunning waves of blooms you see in professional gardens. Imagine stepping outside on a warm June morning, and instead of seeing bare patches and struggling plants, you see waves of flowers moving gently in the breeze. That's what these 7 perennials deliver. They show up year after year, season after season, with almost no effort on your part. This is the kind of gardening that actually works with nature instead of against it.
Perennial number 1, Catmint. Let's start with Catmint, one of the most dependable performers you can grow anywhere in America. If you haven't tried Catmint yet, you're missing out on one of gardening's greatest treasures. This plant creates soft, rounded mounds of gray-green leaves, topped with beautiful lavender-blue flower spikes that bloom continuously from late spring straight through the entire summer season. Once the first round of flowers finishes, cut it back and it will bloom again in the fall, giving you months of continuous color. What makes Catmint special is how it spreads outward gradually, creating those soft, billowing shapes that soften hard edges around walkways and stone walls. It absolutely loves full sun and handles intense heat remarkably well, whether you're growing it in Virginia, Texas, or anywhere else with blazing summers. Even gardeners in Michigan and other cold climates report that Catmint survives harsh winters without any protection at all. The beauty of this plant is how forgiving and low maintenance it truly is. Plant it in average soil, and once it's established, you barely need to water it. It doesn't demand fertilizer, it doesn't need constant attention, it just grows. Bees and butterflies will visit constantly, which means pollinators love it as much as you will. Here's something important to remember. Catmint is not the same as catnip, though your cats may still enjoy rolling in it. For spacing, plant catmint about 18 inches apart. Within 2 growing seasons, the plants will grow together and create a seamless, continuous border. One bonus tip that many gardeners don't know, catmint foliage is deer-resistant, so deer won't eat it. The flowers dry beautifully too. Cut them at their peak and hang them upside down to create dried arrangements for indoor decoration. Share this tip with your friends and family. Subscribe now so you don't miss more incredible plant recommendations.
Perennial number 2, Daylilies. Now let's shift to something completely different. Daylilies are the true workhorses of the perennial gardening world, and once you plant them, they'll perform beautifully for decades. Daylilies spread through underground root systems called rhizomes, which means they create continuously expanding clumps of long, strappy leaves and tall stems loaded with trumpet-shaped blooms. While each individual flower lasts only one day, each stem produces many buds that open in sequence, giving you weeks of non-stop color from each plant. The variety of colors available is stunning. You'll find nearly every shade except true blue. Think pale yellows, peachy pinks, deep burgundies, and nearly black flowers with ruffled edges or unusual spider-shaped petals. There's a daylily for every garden style and color scheme. What really makes daylilies so valuable is their incredible adaptability. They grow successfully from Florida to Minnesota. They handle humidity, intense heat, cold winters, and even poor soil. While daylilies prefer full sun for maximum blooms, they also tolerate partial shade, especially in hotter climates where afternoon shade actually helps them perform better. Plant daylilies in spring or fall, spacing them approximately 2 feet apart. Important tip, don't plant the crown too deeply or the plants will suffer and not perform well. Water regularly during the first season to help roots establish. After that first year, you can back off on watering because daylilies become remarkably drought tolerant once they're settled into your garden. A common mistake many gardeners make is overwatering established daylilies, especially in heavy clay soils. If your soil is dense and heavy, work in compost before planting to improve drainage. This makes a huge difference in plant performance. Here's something fascinating that surprises most people. Daylilies are actually edible. The unopened flower buds can be stir-fried in a pan or added fresh to salads. They have a mild flavor and add an interesting texture to meals. A single daylily clump can expand to 3 feet across in just a few years, making them excellent for preventing erosion control on slopes. Every 3 to 4 years, dig up mature clumps in early spring or fall. Use a sharp spade to divide them into sections and replant the divisions in other areas of your garden or share them with neighbors and friends. This keeps daylilies blooming vigorously and gives you free plants every year. This is the kind of plant that keeps on giving. Subscribe to learn more plant sharing secrets and gardening wisdom.
Perennial number 3, Russian Sage. Let me introduce you to Russian Sage, a plant that looks fragile and delicate but actually has the toughness of iron. Russian sage is one of those special perennials that transforms an ordinary garden into something truly extraordinary. It grows into a shrubby mound of silver-gray leaves with tall stems completely covered in tiny lavender-blue flowers that bloom from midsummer straight through fall. When the late afternoon sun hits it from behind, the entire plant practically glows with light. The entire plant is aromatic, releasing a sharp, pleasant scent whenever you brush against it or walk past it. That fragrance actually helps deter deer and rabbits from eating the plants, which is a major bonus for gardeners dealing with wildlife pressure. Russian sage loves hot, dry conditions and actually thrives in places where many other perennials struggle and fail. It's perfect for gardens across the Southwest, the Great Plains, and anywhere else with intense summer heat and low humidity. Once the plant is established, it needs virtually no supplemental water at all. The secret to success with Russian sage is simple. Plant it in well-drained soil in full sun and resist the urge to pamper it. Too much water or rich soil makes the plant become floppy and weak. Let it be tough and lean. In late winter or early spring, cut the entire plant back to about 6 inches from the ground. This sounds extreme, but it actually encourages strong new growth and keeps the plant compact and shapely. If you're in a colder region, consider leaving the dried stems standing through winter for visual structure in the cold months. Cut them back when you see new growth emerging at the base in spring. Russian sage is the plant for gardeners who want beauty without work. It delivers pure performance in difficult growing conditions.
Perennial number 4, Creeping Phlox. Here's a plant that might surprise you with its reliability and beauty. Creeping Phlox is one of the best ground covers available. If you've driven through the Appalachian region in spring and seen entire hillsides completely carpeted in hot pink, white, or purple flowers, that was Creeping Phlox doing what it does best. This low-growing perennial forms dense mats of needle-like evergreen leaves that virtually disappear under masses of star-shaped flowers during April and May. Creeping Phlox spreads enthusiastically by sending out stems that root wherever they touch soil. This creates those stunning carpets that appear to flow over rocks and slopes like colorful waterfalls. The effect is absolutely stunning and makes a powerful visual statement. Creeping Phlox thrives in full sun and well-drained soil.
It's incredibly cold-hardy and handles winter across most northern states without any protection. The key to success is avoiding wet conditions, especially during winter. If your soil is heavy clay, plant creeping phlox on a slope or in a raised area where water can drain away easily. After flowering finishes, give the plant a light shearing. This encourages denser growth and removes spent blooms. Creeping phlox is perfect for rock gardens, along the tops of retaining walls, or cascading over the edges of raised beds. One mistake gardeners make is planting creeping phlox in shade. In shady conditions, the plant becomes leggy, sparse, and produces very few blooms. Give it sun, and it rewards you with a spectacular show that stops traffic. Here's a fun fact. Creeping phlox is native to the eastern United States. When you grow it, you're actually supporting local ecosystems while creating beauty in your garden at the same time. Share these native plant ideas with your gardening community. Subscribe for more native plant recommendations.
Perennial number 5, fountain grass. Now let's discuss something that brings texture and wonderful movement to any garden. Fountain grass is a stunning ornamental grass that's become increasingly popular with homeowners. These perennials create fountain-like clumps of arching foliage, topped with fuzzy bottle brush-like plumes that dance and sway with every breeze. They spread slowly but steadily, and over time, a single clump becomes a dramatic focal point that looks absolutely incredible from summer through winter, when the dried foliage catches frost and snow, creating a beautiful silvery effect. Fountain grass absolutely loves heat and sun. It's practically drought-proof once established, making it ideal for water-wise gardens across the south and west, where water conservation matters. Plant fountain grass in spring after the last frost danger has passed. Space the clumps about 2 to 3 feet apart, depending on the variety you choose. The foliage emerges bright green in spring, and many varieties develop burgundy or bronze tones as summer progresses, adding even more visual interest. The distinctive plumes appear in late summer and persist through fall and early winter, providing seeds and food for songbirds. In late winter or early spring, cut the entire clump back to about 4 inches from the ground before new growth starts. This prevents the center from dying out and keeps the plant looking fresh and vigorous. One important tip: if you're gardening in the southeast, check whether the variety you're planting is sterile. Some types can self-seed aggressively in warmer climates. Stick with named cultivars that are clump-forming and well-behaved. Fountain grass adds movement and visual interest that no other perennial can match.
Perennial number 6, Ajuga or bugleweed. Let me share something that will completely change how you think about ground covers. Ajuga, also known as bugleweed, is one of the toughest and most reliable ground covers available. This tough little perennial forms dense mats of glossy leaves that can be green, burgundy, or variegated depending on which variety you choose. In spring, it sends up short spikes of blue, purple, or white flowers that pollinators absolutely love and visit constantly. Ajuga spreads by horizontal stems called stolons that root as they grow along the soil, filling space faster than almost any other perennial ground cover on the market. The coverage is dense and complete. Ajuga works beautifully in shade or partial sun, which makes it absolutely perfect for those tricky spots under trees where grass simply won't grow. It tolerates foot traffic reasonably well, so you can use it between stepping stones or in pathways that don't get extremely heavy use. Plant Ajuga in spring or fall, spacing the plants about 6 to 12 inches apart. Within just one growing season, they'll knit together into a completely solid carpet. Water regularly during that first year, then it becomes quite drought-tolerant and needs minimal care. One thing to watch is that Ajuga can be aggressive in ideal conditions. Avoid planting it immediately next to delicate perennials that might get smothered by its growth. It's best used in areas where you want solid coverage and don't mind aggressive spreading. The foliage looks good year-round in milder climates, and even where winters are harsh, it bounces back quickly when spring arrives. Ajuga is the answer for shady garden areas that are difficult to fill with color.
Perennial number 7, Coreopsis, Tickseed. Here's one I saved for near the end because it surprised me more than almost any other plant. Coreopsis, specifically the threadleaf varieties, are cheerful perennials that deserve a place in every garden. These plants produce absolutely massive quantities of golden yellow daisy-like flowers from early summer straight through fall. If you remove spent flowers occasionally, the blooming continues non-stop. The foliage is fine and feathery, giving the plant an airy, delicate appearance that contrasts beautifully with bolder perennials in your garden. Coreopsis spreads moderately, forming clumps that expand each year. It self-seeds gently without becoming invasive, which means you'll get volunteer seedlings that you can transplant elsewhere or share with friends. Threadleaf Coreopsis thrives in full sun and actually prefers average to poor soil. It blooms better in lean soil because rich soil makes it grow too lush and causes the plant to flop over. It's incredibly heat and drought tolerant, making it a star performer in southern gardens and anywhere with hot, dry summers. Plant Coreopsis in spring, spacing plants about 12 to 18 inches apart. Deadhead spent flowers every few weeks to keep new blooms coming continuously. If you don't have time for deadheading, simply shear the entire plant back by 1/3 in midsummer, and it will flush with fresh flowers. Coreopsis is native to the United States, which means it supports local pollinators and requires minimal care once established. One surprising benefit is how long the flowers last in bouquets, making it excellent for cutting gardens. This plant proves that native plants don't have to be boring or plain.
So there you have it, 7 spreading perennials that will transform your garden. Catmint with its cooling lavender haze and soft gray foliage. Daylilies offering endless variety and decades of performance. Russian sage glowing in the summer heat with silvery foliage. Creeping phlox painting hillsides and slopes in vibrant color. Fountain grass adding movement and texture through the seasons. Ajuga carpeting shady spots with solid coverage. Coreopsis bringing bright sunshine from June through frost. These 7 perennials spread with genuine enthusiasm, fill empty spaces with life, and deliver color season after season without demanding hours of your time and energy. They're the plants that make American gardens look abundant and established even in their 2nd or 3rd year of growth. They prove that the best gardening is about working with nature's generosity rather than fighting against it. Gardening teaches us patience, but it also rewards us with moments of pure abundance when we choose the right plants. These spreading perennials are investments that multiply their value every single year, giving you more beauty, more blooms, and more opportunities to share divisions with friends and neighbors. That's the kind of gardening that builds community and creates landscapes that feel alive and welcoming to everyone who visits. So, tell us, which of these fast spreaders are you most excited to add to your garden this season? Do you have a favorite vigorous perennial that we didn't mention today? Drop your thoughts in the comments because we love hearing about what's thriving in gardens across the entire country. If you found this information helpful and want to keep learning about easy plants that practically grow themselves, click that subscribe button right now. Turn on notifications so you'll catch every new video from Seniors Gardening Advice. Your garden is about to become your favorite place to spend time. Thank you for watching and happy gardening. We'll see you in the next one.